Ubisoft's holiday lineup offers a rare glimpse into the future of not just the publisher, but of the game industry. While their games are an eclectic mash of experiences, there's a singular underlying theme: finding new ways to breathe life into video game worlds.
The most striking games at E3 were open-world, seamless online games. So it makes sense to me that the whole industry is going down that road.
Players are looking for more space to play with. They're looking for more experiences. They don't just want to play a story, but they also want to explore a world. And it fits well with the type of game that Ubisoft wants to make right now.
We always want to push ourselves to build better open worlds. You know, we know how to build cities, we know how to build our narrative. It's something that we've developed a really strong expertise in. But we're always trying to add more. All the sandboxy elements that are in there are there to enhance the game, to give it more life, to give it a lot more breadth.
Well, not a mandate, the push for sandbox worlds and seamless multiplayer experiences is being driven to some degree from the top through the company's editorial board.
All of the editorial policies looking forwards are set by Paris, but you know, it's up to the individual dev teams to go in that direction too.
There isn't a mandate to build everything open world or sandbox. Teams build the games that they are made to build, right? If you don't have experience in open world games, you're not probably going to build a very good one. Open world games is something we're pretty comfortable with. We've got a lot of experience with it. But it's definitely not something that gets forced for us to do.
Serge's passions and editorial passions today are along the lines of open world, seamless online multiplayer in general. So I think you're going to see more and more projects going down that road later on in the next few years at Ubisoft.
Developers have taken the idea of seamless multiplayer and come up with some surprisingly different approaches. Everything from replacing the AI in a game with people to allowing people to sort of brag about their experiences in a game.
I mean, if you played Far Cry 3, that just the wildlife and that sort of experience was sensational. But imagine that with people populating it too, and not just a simulation or an artificial simulation working around you. It's something that's more natural and humanistic. The life of the cities, the standard life, will be created by AI. You know, routines for pedestrians, traffic, and all of that. But the real challenges, the real surprises are going to be created by other players driving around you.
There are lots of events in the world that your friends can share with you, you can share with them. They're very rare and unique events. The more friends you have, the more likely that you will see these events and you'll be able to share them and have them pop up in your friend's game world. So all this stuff is really enhanced by having more friends playing together and sharing these things together.
Black Flag is perhaps the best example about opening a world to players can change the experience, draw in new players, and perhaps cut down on something that publishers seem to hate: used game sales.
We set out to make a game that felt like it always had value for you, that there's always new stuff to see, new stuff to find, and it's not just to see the content, that content has value in the game itself. The world has a lot of stuff to find. Yes, it was purposeful that we wanted people to hold on to the game and feel like that it always has something to offer for them.
Video games that deliver vast open worlds teeming with the signs of other players' experiences don't come without a cost. While all the games we play didn't require an online connection, all of them did expect it.
Having a connected experience was really important. This is a big thing that the next-gen consoles are pushing in terms of the features, but also the connected aspect. And we had to make sure that it was part of the game, and not just an add-on, but something that players would find useful.
Now everything that we have, our phones, people are gaming everywhere, they're totally connected all the time because it's all based on playing with other people. I don't think it's necessarily bound to next gen in terms of it requires the technology that next gen brings. I think it's just a natural evolution of what the medium of a game is.
The online aspect, the seamless aspect, the living, breathing world aspect that's provided by the online adds so much to the experience that it's a shame to be able to say, okay, you can play the game, but you can't have that part of it. It's really a key part of the experience. I genuinely think that an open world game without this seamless aspect to it is going to feel a little artificial, a little forced in a few years' time. Today it's forward thinking, it's risk taking. In 3 years it's going to be almost a standard feature.